Okay, well, here goes my video blog because I am sick of writing. I've been writing. In my journal, I've been really good about it, but I think this would be a better way to tell you what's going on. So I'm going to start off from, what's today? Tuesday? I don't think I journaled about Monday. So Monday, Caitlin and I went up to the school and taught the kids. So we have 3 classes. We have the older kids that know quite a bit about, not quite a bit, they know some English, and they are super sweet and easy to teach. You know, we have assignments that we are able to give them and talk to them. It's so much fun. And they are just super sweet kids. Oh my gosh, I wish I could take the video up there. I should take a video up there, make a video of them one day to show. So then after that class, we get to work around noon. I guess in the day I could tell you how it starts out. We get up and we go running. There's this big cross at the top of this big hill, and so Kayla and I have been running up there every day. And we do that in the morning. We wake up at 6:30, eat breakfast at 7, and then we go for our run, and then come home and shower and get ready and come down to Maximo Neville. And we have a Spanish lesson, not together, we have separate Spanish lessons. My Spanish lessons have been very frustrating because I can't remember very well. And so anyway, my teacher, she laughs and giggles at me all the time with some of the stuff I come up with. It's kind of funny, but anyway, so I have a Spanish lesson, and then we usually have lunch and go get on these little shuttles. They're over, we have to walk kind of through the market and then down by what they call the chicken buses. So it's all these old school buses that they converted and painted, and the reason they call them chicken buses is that you can get on there and you can see chickens, or you can see anything else maybe happening on these chicken buses. They bring dogs and cats, whatever, meat, you know, hauling all their groceries to their kids. But anyway, we don't take a chicken bus, but the place where we pick up our shuttle is there. And so we catch the shuttle around 11:30 and go up to Santa Maria, which is, you wind through Antigua streets, and then you go up this steep hill. You go up and up and up. And I think that the most we've counted on the shuttle was, this is like a 12-passenger shuttle, is 29 people. So it's at least double. It's hilarious to see how these people get on there. They're just packing in one right after another, and they're standing up and holding on these railings and falling all over you. And it's about, I think it's 35 quetzales, which works out to be, I think it's about 7.8 quetzales per dollar, so that's $2 or something to ride clear up this hill. So we go up to Santa Maria, and we get off there. That is where the school is, and it's at the base of Agua. Agua is a volcano, so it comes down, and then this village is right there at the bottom. So the kids we're teaching English to are kids that can't afford to go to public school, so they're very poor. They are usually without, I don't know, they have kind of torn shoes and old clothes, and you know, it's hard not to rescue them, sweet little things, but they're happy. So, you know, I think that because they're poor and have poverty doesn't mean that they don't have fun. So after we catch the bus up there, we start school at noon, and I'll usually, after the first class, play some marbles. These kids are so good. They flick those marbles. It's awesome to watch. They're really good at these marbles. And so we'll play with them for a little bit, and then, so older kids, and then we teach a class of, I think, 4 or 5-year-olds to like 8. And they're young and they're really small because they haven't had much to eat. But they are the sweetest little kids. There's Rodolfo, Alex, some of the little boys, and then there's a whole bunch of cute little girls. Oh my gosh, they're cute. So we usually play bingo or ABC games, 1, 2, 3, up to, I think we went up to about 20. So they're super sweet. And then also, after that class, the teacher sits in on that class, by the way. She likes to learn a little English too. And then we teach like, I think they're 9 to 13 or 14-year-olds, 13 maybe. And they don't speak, they're a little bit better than the young ones, but they're not as good as the older ones that understand stuff. So then we teach that class. And we're usually doing, we're trying to do some verbs, days of the week, some kind of fun things like that keep them interested. We run off copies here at the office and have them do worksheets. We usually go out in the courtyard and play ball games. We bought some balls, and so we do ball games, and we pass it back and forth, and I make them say a food group or some sort of food item. Or a body part or something, so that's what we do with them. Luis, that's his name, is like the principal up there and the founder of the school, so he's really cool. He doesn't speak any English. While we're up there all day, nobody speaks any English, so you find ways to communicate with them. And then we're usually done around 3:30, so we walk through the little town of Santa Maria. We have to walk down these streets, and there's dogs all over that don't look like they're very healthy. There's women carrying things on their head, and then down by the shuttle there is a place where they do all the laundry, so they sit down there and scrub the clothes and wash them, and there's women always down there doing that, while the men are out in the fields or, doing whatever they have to gather firewood, the women doing all the laundry, and so it's really quite something to see. So that's kind of the day. Monday, I'm still in Monday, and then we come home and we catch a little dinner. There we meet some new people. I think Camilla came in yesterday, and this Brian, and a couple of girls from Utah came in, so I got to see them, meet them. Catherine and Natalie, I think it was. So they're from Salt Lake, and they're Mormon, so it's interesting to kind of talk to them, get a little ground base. We talk about home or whatever. It's kind of cool. And so let's see. Caitlin wasn't feeling well, so she went to bed early. Monday night, I went and met George for dinner. Just he and I. We went to this nice place and had like this ham cordon bleu type, this ham wrapped in these kind of batter things and deep fried with asparagus, fresh asparagus, and Caesar salad. So George is a friend of my friend Michael in Minneapolis, and he hooked us up through Facebook, and it's awesome. I have a friend down here. I've been over to his house, and we had dinner the other night, and they gave me a ride home on his motorcycle through the cobblestone streets of Antigua, because that's what they are. They're just pebbles and not pebbles. They're like rocks and perfectly formed kind of rocks, and then it's just cobbly, and you ride, and it's bumpy. It's fascinating. It was kind of fun. So then I went to bed. Stayed up and visited with the girls for a while and laughed, and then found out that I could make these video posts from Sola, I think is her name. And so that's why I'm starting to do this. It's much better idea, because I am able to speak and tell you more than I can write. I get sick of writing and then I don't want to do it. But anyway, so I went to bed, and then I woke up early this morning. Caitlin was still sick. And so I went off to teach class by myself today. Solo. Very fun. So I came down to Maximilianville. I had my Spanish lesson, starting to put sentences together today, which was kind of cool. And with Fernanda, is her name, my Spanish teacher. And then I went up to the school. Again, the bus ride, bloop, bloop, bloop. Takes about 30 minutes to get up there. Taught class today, and just the kids are starting to come up and hug and like give me hugs and hang on my legs, and you know, we tickle each other and play, and still, you know, play marbles. It was a downpour today coming home, and it's actually still raining out there now. I don't know if you can hear it, but so that's my day Tuesday. I'm here, I think it's about 4. I'm just getting ready to go home for dinner, but I thought I would do this video blog, so I will check in like tomorrow and do another, and hopefully this will be a great way to journal. Awesome. All right. Goodbye from Antigua. Talk to you soon. Bye.